Hi, it's Jay here, EscobarJ.com, and this video is how to think positive in negative situations, part 7, step 7. And yesterday in step 6, we talked about positive self-development and saying declarations to change the programming of your brain and also to exercise and eat properly, your good nutrition, because what you feed your body, what you put into your body, literally is the fuel that gets burned in your body. So by burning cleaner fuel, meaning cleaner food, your mind is going to be working at a higher energy, a more efficient way, and you are what you eat. And you can break it down cellular, and then on top of that, exercising, and then just positive self-development, feeding your brain good materials, and then positive declarations. I don't like affirmations because affirmations are based on the past, and declarations are based on what your future is going to be. So if I were to say something like, "Oh, I am beautiful," right? There's a little inner voice inside of all of us, and in a lot of people, if they have negative thoughts, if they say something like, "Oh, I'm attractive," but they really don't believe that inside, that little voice in their head is going to say, "No, you're not." And your brain has a hard time buying that. And that affirmation, it's they say fake it till you make it, but what I found is that declarations, by declaring something, is not in a state of I am this now. It's a state of I choose to be this moving forward. And that's something that the little voice inside your brain can buy. If you say, I choose to be attractive, I choose to feel attractive, I choose to think positively about being attractive, your voice, you don't get that little negative voice in your head saying, no, you're not. Because if your little voice were to say that, it's, well, I didn't say that I was that now. I'm saying that I'm going to choose to be that. And that's the difference, and that's how you change the programming in your brain. Anyway, so that was step number 6. And I'm going to go ahead and post step 1 through 6 down in the description below. So, that being said, let's move on to step 7. And step 7 is sometimes you need to vent. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to, and that's okay. That being said, you don't want to take it out on the same person every single time. If you're married, you have a spouse, if you constantly bitch and complain to them about the negative experiences you're going through or negativity, it's just going to weigh them down. It's not fun dealing with somebody who's negative all the time. Even if you have good intentions and you just need to get it out, and especially, this is very important, especially if you don't ask permission to vent first. That is very, very important. If you just start coming out with all your shit and you're just blowing this person up about how negative this is and how bad your life is and sucky this and sucky that and victim me and victim that, that person's not going to want to be around you very often. And so when you vent to other people, vent to a variety of people you trust. Typically that's going to be family, siblings, parents, and rotate who you're venting to so that one person isn't taking the brunt of it. And before you start venting, you ask permission. You say, hey, listen, I had a really bad week, and I was just wondering if you could just listen to me. I really just need to get some things off my chest, and I just need someone who can listen to me. And I'm sure they'll say, yeah, sure, no problem, honey. Go ahead. What's going on? And then you can blow up. And that's a healthy way to vent your frustration. If you feel like you've been there for a spouse and they've just been negative, or if you feel like you just have a lot of negative people in your life and you're just kind of absorbing all of it, or you're the one who everyone goes to when they want to vent, right? And you just feel like you're taking in all this negative energy and there's no way to release it. It's like I said in step 1, if you're not acknowledging the negative in your life or the negative things that are happening to you, what can happen is you can stuff down those feelings and you push them down and you ignore them and you just push them off, sweep them under the rug and push them off to the side later. What happens is they gang up on you. Eventually, over time, you just get so bogged down. You're even like when you store that negative energy, it can go into your muscles and your physiology. And when that happens, it gangs up on you. Your muscles can tighten up. Your body can lock up. You can't think. You can't focus because you're so consumed with negative energy that you just explode. And the way to combat that is by venting to people you trust a wide variety of people, so you're not just being negative to one person all the time. Even if you have good intention, you just need someone to listen to you. And then you ask permission beforehand to vent to them. And that way, it's a good, healthy way to unleash the fury of your negativity that you feel built up inside. But it also gives them an opportunity to put themselves in the mindset to be able to listen to you. And then the last tip is just to smile. If you smile, if you control the things that you can control, if you lead the body, the mind will follow. So you can't always control your thoughts, but you can always control your body and the things on your body. And one of those things on your body is your smile. You can always control your smile. Smiling is a choice. You can choose to smile even when you feel like you don't want to smile. Have you ever, and if you think, well, you can't do that when you're really pissed off. Well, yeah, you can. Let's say that you get really pissed off at person A, and then person C calls you, who is a business associate in your business, and person A is somebody in your personal life, and person C in your business gives you a call, and you have no personal relationship with them. It's strictly just business, and you answer the phone, right? You can go from, oh man, I don't want to F this and F that, and this is stupid, and life sucks, and then all of a sudden, ring, ring, ring. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that business proposal is going great, right? It's just that you're choosing to shift your mindset in the moment, and you can do that same thing with your smile. And if you smile, you'll notice that it's very, very difficult, in fact, somewhat near impossible, to be upset and to be smiling at the same time. It's either one or the other. Now, you can smile and then go back to being upset, or you can be upset and then go back to being smile. But that's the beauty of it, is it goes both ways. If you're upset and you just force yourself to smile and keep smiling, eventually that will just pick up your mood. And that's these are the 7 steps of how to think positively in negative situations. And some of these tips are short-term tips, that things you can do right in the moment to help you. But if you follow them step by step from the things that I've been teaching you, this will give you the good habits and the good practices to start thinking positively in negative situations as they come to you in the present moment and just over the course of your life if you master these habits. And I promise they will work for you, because they have worked for me and I have been through some shit. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this series, this series of videos. If you'd like to make a donation, you can go to my website and make a donation there. If you'd like to get some personal coaching, paid personal coaching by me, you can also go to my website, escobarj.com, and book a paid phone session. Other than that, at the very least, I hope that you share this video and share this with as many people as possible. That is the whole goal of me putting out these videos, is to provide as much value to people as possible, to help as many people as possible, because that is my purpose, is to go out there and help as many people as possible and help them achieve a higher level of understanding and to achieve a higher level of being. That being said, I hope you're always learning, always growing, and you're always pushing forward. Be well, go out there and prosper, kick ass. I will see you in the next video. Take care.